Okay, Dr. Barrett, Vibrant Life Center. We are still in the C's. We're going to talk about chondroitin sulfate, chondroitin glucosamine sulfate. So here we have one tool for that here. It's called Joint Health. You see these all over the place. You know, it's marketed, Costco, Sam's Club, everybody sells joint products now. It will tell you back in the 90s when I first got in practice, we actually had separate bottles of chondroitin sulfate and then glucosamine sulfate, and we used them together before it was shown that using them together were synergistic, meaning it's more than additive, one by itself or the other one by itself. If you do them both together, it does better than both of them. So that's how it's done now. So this product right here is a mix of chondroitin and glucosamine sulfate. That is the building blocks, that's the matrix of the joints in your body, the cartilage. And so cartilage, unlike other tissues in your body, your bone or your muscles or ligaments, cartilage doesn't have blood supply. It really requires the joint to be moving across its full range of motion, like your elbow's got to be fully extending and flexing to wash the fluid across it, so it keeps the cartilage, the shiny, glistening surface of the cartilage, healthy. And now that cartilage is made up of a number of things, but the main tool is chondroitin glucosamine sulfate. And your body, again, makes this. It makes it from building blocks of amino acids and proteins. But and like collagen, when you're eating collagen, as you eat animals and stuff like that, collagen is in that, and your body can make it from that. But specifically, you can take that, and that is the product that is the molecule that ends up in the tissue of the cartilage itself. The challenge is it takes such a long time because we're talking about osmosis. It isn't like, you can take vitamin B, you take B complex, and you notice a difference tomorrow. You take niacin, one of the B vitamins, your vessels are dilating in 2 minutes. It's you get kind of a head rush from it. It's what some of the muscle shops, the vitamin shops that cater to the gym guys really rely on. They put niacin and stuff so people I can feel it. I know it's working. It's just kind of a parlor trick. If you take niacin, it's a vasodilator. It causes your skin to warm up. You will flush. It's no big deal. It doesn't change your physiology. It doesn't help you. But anyway, long story short, here's where I'm going with this. Chondroitin, you're not going to feel the difference when you take it. You won't. Because it literally takes 4 to 6 weeks of you taking it to see some change in your joints. And so people take it and they get better, and then they like run out and they go, I don't know, I feel pretty good. I don't got to buy that again. And then it's like 2 months later when you finally go, oh, shoot, I got my elbow thing or my knee thing or my low back thing. It starts bugging you again. So it's really hard to use that, on a regular basis when you don't get the immediate feedback. But it's super helpful. There's nothing really bad about it. Anybody can take that except people who have shellfish allergies. If you got a shellfish allergy, that's not a good tool for you because it is derived from, I can't remember what crustacean, but that's where they get this stuff from. It's derived from a crab or something, lobster, I don't know what, some crustacean a long time ago. So you don't really want to do that if you have a shellfish allergy. There are plant-based sources. They're hard to find. I used to have one in here. They're hard to find, but it is possible. You can do that. But the common one, chondroitin glucosamine preparations, what's the dose? 3,000, you start with, if you've never used it before, 3,000 milligrams, some combination. They're usually 50-50, 60-40. I haven't found it makes any difference. 3,000 milligrams for 4 to 6 weeks, and then 1,500 thereafter once you're into it. So that's how you use that. It's good for your joints. If you got a bum disc, degenerative disc, arthritis, if your elbow's hurting your knees or your hips or whatever, you should absolutely be thinking chondroitin glucosamine sulfate for that kind of problem. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is chondroitin joint health.